Okay, I think I got the spreads all figured out. Excuse me, and planned the book out. So I've got everybody assigned and what basically goes on each page. Like this one's caught on camera. Candids, that means just kind of random shots. And of course, the more people in the picture, the better. Band and orchestra, again, just kind of candid shots and concerts and stuff like that. Staff portraits, picture perfect candids. And you can see who's assigned on each one. Now, when you guys open it, you'll just see what you're assigned, but I'm just kind of giving you an overall layout so you know what is in here. We've got the eighth grade portraits through here. The last page of the eighth grade portraits will put something like 2015, 2016 favorite movies or favorite songs or something like that. Then we've got a capturing the moment plus clubs, like random club pictures, like chess club and all the clubs, yearbook, all that stuff. Um, then we have seventh grade portraits, and at the end we'll have some sort of favorite music or whatever. There we've got Go Indians, sports eighth grade, Go Indians, sports seventh grade, and say it again. I really need lots of coverage, or I should say equal coverage of seventh and eighth grade throughout the book. So any help there would be appreciated. Volleyball and cheer, seventh and eighth grade. Football, seventh and eighth grade. Basketball, seventh and eighth grade, and wrestling. Track, winter, cheer. Obviously, those are going to take place after December and on. Baseball, softball, breaking out. This is just sports candidates, just like random, whatever sports. Um, we've got Hat Day, Twin Day, Mismatch Day, and whatever other spirit days we have. We've got club portraits, and basically these will be formal pictures that are taken by Life Touch. But then the job will be to be checking names. Well, actually, uh, kind of data input. We'll be putting names in, first and last names for all the people in the clubs, and then we'll be double checking and triple checking names for spelling, seeing if we miss people, stuff like that. Get in the party or get the party started. Dances. So I think we have two dances. We've got the Halloween dance, which we just had. Lots of pictures from that, and then we'll have a Valentine's Day dance. Then we have Camp Kern and seventh graders that really need lots of coverage, so I'll send you with. Oh, that reminds me. I'll send you with a camera on Monday morning. I'll send two cameras with you guys, and you can get lots of shots. And then when I go with the other team, the 16th, I can get lots of shots then. And then page 42 and 43, caught in the act candids and field trips, any field trips we take, and then the autograph page. So that's basically it in a nutshell. Now, when you guys go in there, and this is what I couldn't show you the other day because I didn't have permission set, but when you can go to two spots. You can go to photos, and in photo section, you can actually click in the albums. There's 29 albums, and currently we have 750 photos. That sounds like a lot, but it's actually not. But you can go into these and edit these. So if you click on there and you, hold on a sec. Oh, you go to Launch Editor, and let's just say, I mean, this is maybe not the best example. Let's just say this picture would look better cropped. I hate to crop Dion out of the picture here, but he is off to the edge, and if it was zoomed in a little bit, it might be better, especially with the teacher there. So you just, you can play with these things. I probably don't want any stickers in there, and we'll figure that stuff out. But cropping, resizing, here we go, crop. Best thing to do, I think, is just get in here and kind of play with things, see what looks good. But I'm thinking that looks a little bit better than, now let me change that there. I think that looks a little bit better than how the picture was taken. So you apply it, and I'm pretty sure all this stuff can be undone. Now, what could happen, you could crop something and find out that the resolution of the picture just can't handle that crop, which means, yeah, see how it gets very blurry? So you're going to have to, last thing we need is blurry pictures. I don't want to save this because I think it might make it permanent, and I want to experiment before I hit save, but you get the idea. So I'm just going to cross out of this, and I'm not going to save it. So anyway, that's the picture album. So you can kind of look at pictures and edit through here. If you're going to add to your book, you're going to go to Online Design, and all the spreads are shown for me, but you can see if your spread is listed here, you'll just have 1 or 2 or 3, but let's just say band and orchestra. You say edit spread, and what will happen, and I think what happened in this one, if you'll notice, this one has kind of a safe zone. See this safe zone, and it even says something about going outside of this margin. But you want to make sure all your squares or all your picture holders are within the borders. And you can resize things. You just have to make sure things are sized right. You don't want, like, it would be odd, for instance, to have this square like this and this square like this. So you need to kind of resize things so they make sense. Try to be very precise in your sizing. What's going on over here is a template was added, but then another template was added on top of it, which is why it looks all wonky. So if you just start clicking and start deleting all these picture holders, and I'm going to let you guys decide on templates, but the goal and the reason why I picked these templates is because it holds a lot of pictures, and a lot is good. There is a whole set of templates in here. There's all sorts of different albums of them, and you can just kind of click through and see what you like. But see, a lot of these don't hold a lot of pictures, and a lot of them, let me explain why they even have these. Some of these yearbooks are hundreds of pages long, because they're like 1.5 inches thick. They're for high schools and stuff like that, but ours aren't like that. So some of these pages that only hold 5 or 6 pictures don't really help much. So our book, we need to really find templates that work. One of the themes that I like was student life. And when you go into student life and you scroll down, well, one thing you'll see, let me point this out first. One thing you'll see is this is a left spread. You can see it's on the left hand side. So when you drag this over, that template, I'll just do it, that template will be applied. Oh, come on. That template will be applied to the left hand side only. Okay? So, just kind of watch for that. So I'm going to scroll down here, and I think about halfway in, I started to see the ones that I liked. You can find some spreads that are double-sided, and you can see some of them actually require text. So if they require text, I wouldn't even mind quotes and stuff like that, but they really need to be templates that hold a lot of pictures. Let me keep looking here. Anyway, it's one just like this, but it's on the left-hand side. So, I think I'm getting close. Be patient, be patient. Well, I'm scrolling through these. Don't forget, dark chocolate, dangerous for kids. If you have it at home and you don't know what to do with it, bring it in and I'll dispose of it for you. Very, very dangerous. I forget where it is, but you'll get it. It's definitely in this section, student life. But you just drag it over there, and then you're able to edit. And if there's certain things you don't like if you want to do a circle picture here, you can. You can just hit delete, and then you go to shapes. I think this is correct. Well, I don't know about that, but then you can choose a circle. Yes, I believe that is true. So now when you drag a picture in there, I would resize it. When you drag a picture in there, I believe it'll be a circle picture, which is kind of cool. Only certain pictures work for circle pictures, though. So anyway, let's try that. I'm not sure that that'll work, but to add pictures to these, what you do is you go down to the bottom. I need to get rid of this taskbar here. Auto hide. That was on. Go away. Go away. Down at the. Oh God. Come on. I can't get to the bottom. You're driving me crazy. Okay. There we go. If you go into your photo tray, it looks like there's no photos, but I finally figured out the whole permissions thing. If you go to favorites and you go to other, I think other albums, there's a little tool here and it will show you all of them. So if you click on one of these, you say open, and blammo. Okay, now this is a special picture right here. So you just drag this to the square that you want it in. I think it might look good here. Let's see. No, it's more of a square picture, so let's try it. Let's try it here. A lot of this is design. Now once it's in there, you can click it and move things around so it crops out what you need. Yeah, that's a special picture. And then you got to delete this one, and then you have to make a new one. Now let's see this circle. Let's see if this circle thing works. Let me find a good one for a circle. Now some of these, like this one sideways, I think the only way to get that turned would be to go in and edit it, you know, from the photos library first, and then pull it in. But let's just experiment. I'm gonna drag this here. Okay, double click it. Okay, I've got rotations. That's good. So I'm gonna make this a little bigger. I'm gonna rotate it 90 degrees. Oops. I'm gonna rotate it 180 degrees. Oops. I'm gonna rotate it another 90 degrees. Oh, come on, Mr. Bomita. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, I'm getting dizzy. This actually might look good crooked. So there. Done. So yeah, kind of cool. So that's how you do it. Start building your pages. You know, message each other through the messaging. I kind of showed you that the other day. When you get out of this, you do have to save it. If you close, it's not going to save anything, so make sure you save it. There you go. And I put due dates on all these. See, that's building it up. Kind of cool. I put due dates on all these, and I'd like to get those done in that amount of time or thereabouts. Messaging, I believe, was it messages, 69 messages. You can message in here, and you know, this doesn't have notification or anything like that, so we're not going to get like an email or a text message that you got a message. So it's really, it would be important to me, as I hope it would be important to you, to check this every day or two, just to make sure things are going cool. And like if you need to like collaborate on something, you have to say, hey, Kiara and blah 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 and whatever, hey, we need to go take pictures of cage fighting after school. Can we do that? Or who can go? Or get the camera from Mr. Bomita or whatever. Just kind of come together and work it out. And let's see, I think that is it. And you know, of course, message me if you have questions or have any problems. I think I got all the permissions set up. I think that's good for now. Have a good weekend.